how I can speak British American English. So that was first of all it was my preference to speak American English,
Yeah.
and I started look for.
Hello, everyone, ladies and gentlemen who are watching us live here on English Hub with Mr. Gaspar. My name is Ruhumuriza Gaspar. I am with a young man here on camera. I can see he's coming from DRC. DRC is Democratic Republic of Congo. Which is it again? Can you remind me the city?
Goma Town.
Goma Town. Wonderful. All right. We are here so that we can talk a little bit about the journey of our story on English language learning. So today, the story is on English language learning journey. That journey want to know, because I have heard you speaking in the English club the other day when we were just you were debating, and I was wondering, is this a son of Obama or what? Because I don't know whether Obama has a son even. Yes, but before going ahead, please, we would like to know exactly about you. Introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you for the question, and thank you everybody for watching this wonderful video. So the question was to talk about myself, and first of all, it's a great honor that I have to be part of you at this marvelous time, so that I may talk a little bit about myself. First of all, my name is Chris, and as it said, I'm Congolese from Democratic Republic of the Congo, because there are two Congo, but for me it's for DRC. So, and I live in Goma Town. It's where I live, and I am a student in year two, software engineering. I mean computer science for those who don't know software engineering. And university in question is Kigali Independent University, Gisenyi campus. Yeah, this university I've been studying here for now. I mean 2 years, because it's my second year. We started in 2023, now in 2024, and this is the year it's gonna be 2023, 2024, 2025. So, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm not. Let me continue talking about myself. As I told you, I'm in computer science. I mean, I want to be a good engineer, software engineer. That's my goal, and that's why I chose this university. Because this university is gonna help me achieve my goals. Because when you go to university, you must have goals. You have goals mean we call them project, like a professional project. At the end of the program, at the end of the classes, I gotta be able to be to create some softwares, to be a good engineer, the good software engineer. So, Mr. the lecturer Gaspard, I think I'm done with introduction. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your good introduction, and without going far and near, so we are here so that you can hear your story, the journey of your English language, English as a second language, because I think English is not your first language, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's not.
It's not.
All right. So as long as English is not the first language, would like to hear exactly that journey. How did you come at this level? How did you reach at this level? And this level is a super one. I can say even that it is a super one. So, starting from the scratch, how did you start learning English?
Thank you for the question. The wonderful question. I really like this kind of question when they ask me about my English when I started speaking English. First of all, when I was young, because for me, my family, I can call my family an English family.
Yes.
I mean, my siblings, even my parents, they speak English. So when I was young, I used to look at my parents, my siblings speaking English, and I used to tell myself, when am I gonna be like them? Because I was young and I didn't have any way of learning English. I was just at home. I can see my sister, my brothers talking in English. They can be even getting even in interviews, and they can even chatting in English. And I used to tell myself, when am I gonna be like them? And that was not possible for me to speak English. But when I started studying, when I went to secondary school, because in my country, although my country is a French country, but in secondary school, university, there are some courses we talked about English. So there was a module which was English. I started learning English when I was there in secondary school. If I'm not lost, it was 2016. I was in year one. I mean S1 secondary school. So we started learning English, and I said, "Oh my God, this English!" Because we had so good teachers. My school had so good teachers. They knew how to teach English, and I was used to their way of teaching English, and I started learning English. So when it was now second or third, in third years, I was now ready able to speak English. Now I could even understand a teacher. I could even make the conversation, talk to anybody, even those people who are United States, people who are in Europe. I was not afraid of anybody, so I could speak English very, very, very good. And when I was in year three, no, now we go to the next year. It was year four. My English was getting improved. It was not like my last English was not like my present English. So there was a changement, enhancement with my English, and I saw that I could speak English. So at that time, I told myself, no, you know, in my country, you can know English, but as it's not everybody who speak English, I had to look for people who speak English.
It's what I was saying, that for sure in Congo they speak more French than English.
Yeah.
And even at their schools, primary school, secondary school, everything, every all lessons are taught in French, right?
So I can say most of lessons are taught in French, but because for me, I studied trading and management in secondary school.
Okay.
And trading and management, there was a course, their first English, general English, that they can teach English, speaking English.
All
And
right.
there was a course which was called technical English. This used to teach us computer science in English. What we studied in French and computer science, they teach as them in English. So that those are courses which can help somebody speak English. So I've been talking about my search, my research. I had to look for people speaking because my country is a French country. Most of people speak French, Swahili, and other because we have four languages, four national languages. French, we have no French is official language. We have Lingala, Swahili, Kikongo, and Chiluba. So
Yeah.
French is an official language. So I mean, official language is spoken marketplace, school, everywhere. If
The
you don't understand,
offices,
yeah, if you don't
different
understand,
offices, of course.
yeah, if you don't understand those language, the national language, if you speak French, everybody's gonna understand you.
Yeah.
So for me, I had to look for people who speak English. Looking for people speaking English. Thanks, and unfortunately, I had a neighbor who used to speak English because my neighbor is the one who motivated me. Yeah, his name is Gabriel. He used to motivate me because when I saw this guy speaks English, so we used to speak English together, and that's was the beginning of our journey of speaking English.
Okay.
And after we had to be looking for people because when you know say, the person who speaks English, the person knows many people like I could call like acquaintances of people who speak English. So we had to look for those people. We go to English centers because although my country is a French country, but there are English centers where they teach English. And for me, I prefer American English to British English. I can try to speak British, but it's not gonna be easy for me. I can speak British, but I'll be speaking like somebody who doesn't know.
All right.
And so we had to look for English centers. We go to English centers. So those time we because English centers they have English clubs because those English clubs they really help. And I really like because the ELK we have English club. That English club is very important because English club there in my country used to English club because they had so many activities in English clubs. So there is something like you can speak, you can teach, you can sing, you can interpretation because a person can speak English, but interpretation is not for everybody.
Sure.
You can speak English, but you are not able to interpret. You understand me? Yeah, and that's why we had to go there to be protecting the English, attending English clubs, and there we found people who are better than us. Because when you wanna improve, you gotta look for people who are better than you, and those people are gonna help you improve. When you go there, English clubs, there are correcting mistakes. They correct mistakes when you speak. At the end of the English club, there is a step that we call red pen. I mean,
Okay.
red pen. I mean, if there are mistakes committed, there's a person
Yes.
who was supposed to write
To
down
write each and
mistakes.
every step,
Yeah, of
right?
course. And he started saying, somebody said this, they could not even mention the name, but it's me who made that mistake.
Okay,
Of
I have another
course.
question related to what you came to say.
Yeah, of
Of
course.
course, we have learned English as a second language, but you, especially you are speaking an accent which is closely to American. How come?
First of all, when you want to speak a language, first of all, you like a language. For me, when I used, because when I was first in my first classes in secondary school, it was British English because they
Yeah,
teach
yeah, yeah,
British
yeah. I
English.
do, I do,
But
I do.
for me, I was telling myself, how come I know how to speak English, but when I want to watch American movies, I don't understand very well. I understand some, but others I don't understand. So I had to look for how I can speak British American English. So that was first of all it was my preference to speak American English,
Yeah.
and I started look for something like videos, American groups, because I was in the groups even for people who speak American English.
Sure.
I can chat with the people who speak American English, and those kind of things they helped me speak American English.
All right. You see, now I understand why we are always advised by our lecturers to watch films which are original in English, because here around in Uganda and Rwanda somewhere they are like so much translated films, right? Which is not. What can you tell people who just watch translated films?
Those people really watch translated films, translated movies. I can advise to them to stop doing those things if they really want to speak English. If they
Sure.
really want to speak the language they really want to know. Because if you want to know something, you are keen of something, you gotta be using it every day. So when you're watching a movie, because movies they help. Movies help. When you watch a movie, you will see, so you will find new vocabularies, the vocabularies that you have never been taught at school, because at school they don't teach you everything. A language you teach it yourself. Yeah, I can say for me, they taught me at school, but the most I mean, it can be like 80 or 90% of the English that I speak, I taught myself. So those people, I'd like them to stop watching translated movies. They start watching English movies, American movies. And at the beginning, it's a bit difficult, but you can we call them subtitles. Yeah, of
Subtitles, of
course.
course.
You can, if you see that you can understand very well. The beginning can be subtitles, and those subtitles they will help you understand what the person is speaking. And after you can remove subtitles to try to see whether you can understand without reading,
All
and that's
right.
gonna help you improve. Yeah, of course.
Oh, sure, sure, sure. I can understand you. Yeah, now let's jump a little bit. Let's go back in Congo. Congo Democratic Republic of Congo is a country which is a king of entertainment, right?
Of course.
I know many artists who are there, singers. They're even I don't know what I can say, because they like entertainment so much. Yeah, I have been in Congo there. I spent there 10 years. See, that's not.
Really?
Yeah, I spent there in 10 years. But what I have discovered is that they don't care about life. Things of this earth, no, they don't care. They care about the present, and they like so much musics. Do you like music too?
Yeah, of course I do.
Yes, yeah, I knew that you are going to say that you like music.
Yeah.
Which artist do you like in Congo?
Yeah, in Congo there are so many artists, but the
Yes.
person that I prefer is Fali Poupa. du Cap La Merveille.
Come again, come again, come again.
Fally Ipupa du Cap La Merveille is the
Oh,
artist that I prefer in my country. So I'm a fan of Fally Ipupa.
all right, Fanny Pooper. Can you give us at least lines of the song of that favorite singer of yours, please?
Fally Ipupa.
Yeah. Can
Yeah.
you can you tell us about him a little bit,
A little,
please?
just to talk about him or songs.
Oh, songs, of course, songs. Do you know how to sing?
Yeah.
Can you imitate
For me,
at least?
for me, I really like songs, but saying is very, very difficult. But
And
I can
yet your
try
voice
to
is
sing.
very strong. Your
Yeah,
voice is very strong. You
got,
can even
yeah,
sing.
I got a good, I got a good voice, but yeah, I can try to sing. But if for me, as I know, if I sing, maybe people can laugh at me.
No problem. Nobody who's going to laugh at you because I think this is just entertainment. In entertainment, we can do whatever we want to do. Nobody is going to laugh at us.
Yeah, I can try one song. Yeah, I was talking about. I was talking about. It was singing for his. It was about music. So for
Okay.
his, like I mean, his wife,
Okay.
his
It's okay.
girlfriend.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I will
please.
try just sing the part that I mastered.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah. Loin de toi, je souffre. Loin de toi. I don't know how to sing. I just try. That is a just a
Right.
little voice of Fale Popa.
All
Yeah,
right.
I just I don't remember the words.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you very much. You have told that you have spent 2 years in Rwanda, especially at
Yeah, this is the
Ise.
second year.
This is the second year, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yes. Now tell me, do you have some famous people that you know in Rwanda, like those artists that we were talking about?
Yeah, artists. For me, I can say that because I saw somebody here, but the problem I don't know the name. There was an artist who came here.
Who is that?
Yeah, he came here and he sang. The problem is, I'm not gonna talk about. He had
Ah,
the problem of, yeah, of course, the
Ah,
blind.
Neo Bosco.
Yeah, of course. And I was very, very glad to see him singing like that.
Yes.
I was surprised to see the person, and he's
Very
very good.
courageous.
Yeah, of course. I really like.
With a motivated.
Yeah,
with a lot of
motivated.
motivation.
Motivated.
Yes.
He's very strong.
Very strong.
I think it's famous.
Yeah, it's very famous. Very
Yeah.
famous.
And that's good.
Yes.
And I've ever heard about somebody called Ben.
Ben.
Yeah, of course, Ben.
Yeah.
Do you know Ben?
I see him. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, of
yes.
course, and that's why I think that's all.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we are reaching at the conclusion of our conversation, but we cannot finish without telling me a little bit about football in your country.
Yeah.
Do you have some competitions like soccer, which is there? in
Yeah,
your
of
country?
course. You know, my country has got so many talents. Music, with music, even the football with there. And I'm not talking about clubs, but
Yes.
I'm the fan of Tepe Mazembe. We call it Tupi San Mazembe. It's the best team in my country and one of the best team in Africa. Yeah, it's known everywhere. Even in Europe, they know that club. Yeah, of course. And apart from the club, there are some of those clubs which are in cities, like in my city. We have in Goma Town, because it's where I stay. In Goma Town, we have two clubs. They are considered like Real Madrid and Barcelona there in Europe. Yeah, we call them.
Derby, yeah, we call it derby.
Yeah, derby, of course, is El Clasico.
It's-
Yeah,
sure.
of course, we call it. There is this DC Virunga and Kabasha, Ice Kabasha. Those are the best teams in my city. Yeah, of
Alright.
course. And today, Sunday, they have match. There is El Clasico in my country, so I can't miss. Because I really like. Yeah, so in my city, I prefer DC Virunga. That's my my team that I
Which
like.
team do you fan in Europe now?
Yeah, in Europe, I'm not talking about. I'm glad to talk about my team. I really like Real Madrid.
Real
Yeah,
Madrid.
because everybody knows that Real Madrid is the best team in the world. Yeah, I know in English countries they like those cities like Arsenal, Manchester United, and other teams. But for us in Congo, we prefer Real Madrid and Barcelona.
And
If you say
Barcelona
that, yeah, I am a fan of Arsenal or Manchester United, I say this guy is
is
just playing. He doesn't want people to know he's exactly a team. Yeah, of course, he like that. For me, I like Real Madrid because the best team in the world. Although in today's now we have difficulties, we have problem to win. But yesterday we won. We have problem to win, but we are known that the best team in the best club. I mean the best club because there's the difference between a team and a club. Yeah, a team can be like just for today, but the club is a history.
Yes,
So
it's
for
the
us,
history.
it's
It's
the
Piloto
best
Southern
club.
history.
Yeah, we call it the best club in the world with 15 UEFA Champions League.
Wow. I'm sorry, I don't know much about the football. That's why I don't have many questions about that. But next time,
No
make sure
problem.
that I'll be, of course, I'll be bringing somebody else who knows better than I do, right?
Yeah, yeah, of
So
course.
that you can
Good.
explain more about it because I see that you are a very good fan
Yeah,
of
go
different
on.
team in Europe or in Congo. What about in Rwanda? Do you know
Yeah,
any team from
I
Rwanda?
just know, but I'm not a fan because
Yes,
I've ever
yes, yes,
heard.
yes. I can
Yeah,
understand.
yeah, I know only one team, and it's called Kyoto Sport. I
Kyoto
think you
Sport.
have Kyoto Sport. I think you have it.
Wow, yes, we do, we do,
Of
we
course,
do.
that's only the team that I know here in Rwanda.
Right.
Yeah, of course, that's the team I
Oh,
know here.
that's wonderful.
Yeah,
We
of
have many.
course.
We have Rayon Sport. We have APR. We have many.
Yeah, that's good.
Gasogi United. We have many.
That's good.
Though I'm not very good in a football match and the clubs, something like that.
Yeah.
My intention was to know exactly whether you are just entertaining yourself through different activities and different segments.
Of course.
So we are reaching at the end of our emission, but I cannot end without requesting you to greet. This is a greeting segment where you're going to greet now your families. I know this is this video will be spread all over the world, right?
Of course.
So you might be having relatives, classmates, people who knows you. Please, this is your time now to send some greetings.
I thank you for this wonderful step of today's activities. Yeah, I'm glad to talk about those people I really know, my acquaintances, my family members, and others. Yeah, first of all, before finishing this program, I gotta thank God for this wonderful time He gave us, and after I gotta greet my parents, Manino Kavusa and Germaine Asabio. And
Wow.
yeah, those the parents, the people decided me to be in his word. I really like them so much.
All
I,
right.
I, I really like, great my brothers and sisters who are in my country, Democratic Republic of the Congo. I dream them. I'm not gonna give the names because there are many here in my country, like a club. Let me agree if even extended even my brother, my cousin, my extended family, my uncles and aunties, and let me agree my friends. And ones of my friends that I'm not mentioned, even three or four.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
It is
yeah,
your time.
yeah,
It is
of
your
course.
time.
Yeah, my brother who had me speak English in my country, Mr. Gabriel. We call him Future. I really
Future.
like the guy because he lets me
You do
speak
like
English.
this for them.
Yeah, of course.
Whoever them, whoever
I agree.
them.
My brother Gabriel. I really great you, and I'd like you also one day to be here. And now let me greet my classmates, Mr. Albin, Mr. DM, Mr. David, because we have two devs. Let me even my friends like Corinne, like Usna, and others, and even let me greet even my lectures, Ilka staffs, everybody. I greet you, yeah, because you are very wonderful. Let me even greet my My girlfriend, where she is, I'm not gonna say the name.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for
I
that.
know that you were waiting for that. I'm not gonna say the name of my girlfriend.
It's okay.
Yeah, I really greet you and I love you so much. And
Oh, because there are so many, that's why I don't want to mention it.
no, I'm not gonna say that there's so many. I am loyal. I'm a loyal person, and everybody
good.
knows that.
I was joking.
Yeah, of course I know that you were joking. I greet everybody. I greet even my little child, my little niece who is called Glorious. I greet my all teachers in my country. I greet everybody that I know. Even I didn't mention the names. I greet everybody. I know I really like you. And this time, I really like to see you watching this wonderful interview. And I think that you have learned something very important. And what I want you to do is to like it or to share it to all many people so that so that they may see something very
Yes, they
important
need
to which
even to
it
subscribe,
motivates.
s'abonner. They
Yeah,
need to
they
subscribe.
subscribe. You can even subscribe. Yeah, for
Like.
those who don't understand, subscribe means s'abonner. Vous abonner. Of course, although I speak English, but I can speak French.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm sorry I didn't talk about the language that I speak. Yeah, I
How
speak
many of them?
French, English, Swahili, and I try to speak Spanish.
All right. What about Lingala?
Lingala try, understand I
Try.
can try.
All
Nalobi
right.
Lingala, muke
Okay.
muke.
Okay, okay.
Of course, yeah.
Na
So,
sepeli.
yeah, nalingio nyoso. So, ladies and gentlemen, I really thank you for your time, the time that you spend to all these movies. I want you to subscribe, and share, like, and comments. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you
My-
very much for your interview. It was very wonderful. It was charming for sure. And I hope that this is not the last time. You will come back one day if you get the time. Though our time is very limited, but we are here for you so that we can continue to empower our English skills levels so that we can raise higher, 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 and higher. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless you.
Thank you.